Hey, expert investors, Paul here. I want to give you a very important eviction update for 2021. Now, we all know that there's been a rent increase freeze for 2021 from the provincial government. Mr. Dougie Ford put that in place a couple months before Christmas. But since these new stay-at-home lockdown orders, whatever you want to call them, have come into place, there's been an eviction ban starting from that date. I can't remember when it was, January 14th or January 7th, something like that. But everyone needs some clarity because everyone's thinking that you cannot file an order and the landlord and tenant board are not doing hearings anymore and no eviction bans are happening, which is incorrect. So I'm going to read something to you very quickly. January 14, 2021, the Ministry of Municipal Affairs and Housing announced a temporary residential eviction moratorium effective the 14th of January 21 during the provincial declaration of emergency while stay-at-home orders are in place. Well, I could have said that in 4 words. At this time, the landlord and tenant board will continue to hold hearings for all types of applications and issue orders, including orders for evictions. This will help ensure that tenants and landlords seek resolution from the LTB and are provided with access to justice with minimal service delays. The LTB will continue to have hearings. As set out in the regulation, most eviction orders will not be enforced by the court enforcement office, aka the sheriff, while the moratorium is in effect. So what that means is, if you have a tenant that's not paying, I'm gonna put this down now. If you have a tenant that's not paying rent, please file the N4. If it gets to the 2-week timeline, please file the L1. You will get a hearing date. They are doing hearing dates now. It's slow, I understand. I'm not a fan of the program, but file the L1. You will get a hearing date either in person or by some kind of electronic means, and the LTB will issue eviction orders. You will get the eviction order by mail, and the tenant will get it by mail. The only thing that's changed here is the sheriff will not enforce them. But with that eviction orders, you can do some enforcing yourself. And I'm not suggesting you become the new sheriff and go down there with your sheriff hat and beat down the door and ask people to leave. But most people, when they get that type of paperwork in the mail, are going to listen, going to abide, and they will leave. So it is a bit of a positive. I'm trying to turn lemon into lemonade here. So don't go crazy. If you have a situation, do all the paperwork, get the eviction order. And if you're one of our coaching clients, call me. I'll coach you on the conversation to have with your tenants who are not paying. Until next time.